Hi everyone, my name is Crystal and welcome back to our YouTube channel, Bible-Based Teens. Today is Sunday, February the 8th, and this is our follow-up episode to our video from last week. And before we get started, I just want to say that if you like the content of this channel, go ahead and like and subscribe so you can get our new content week after week. And don't forget, if you have any thoughts, place them in the comment section below so we can get the conversation started. So let's get to it. So our scripture verse from last week was 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 4 through 7. And the scripture reads, "Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres." So last week we said that this scripture can be broken down into three parts. The first part of the scripture talks about what love actually is. The second part of the scripture talks about what love is not. And the third part of the scripture talks about what love always does. So these are actions affiliated with love. We also said that when a person is patient and kind, that person will take the time out to understand situations and circumstances and therefore react out of love rather than other emotions. And so ultimately, when we look at this entire verse, we see that this is a description, really a summary of God's divine love towards us that we are now called to display towards others. And so as I was going through this week, I especially thought about this scripture on Thursday. So Thursday was parent-teachers meeting at my daughter's school. And as you guys know, my daughter is in high school and it's been really cold here. So I went to the parent-teachers meeting and they gave me the list of all the teachers and, where they were. And it was really challenging finding these teachers. And I started to walk around the school and one by one, I made my way to each teacher. And, one teacher in particular, she was amazed that I actually came to see her because she was saying that the temperatures were just so cold. And that one comment, it really hit me because it occurred to me in that moment that she perceived my actions that I not only supported my daughter, but I really loved my daughter because of my actions and my determination. And so I began to think about our scripture and about the love that God has for us and just about how much He does for us every single day. I began to reflect on how patient, steadfast, kind, and trustworthy God is, and how we know this because God perseveres and presses forward even when it seems that we are far away from Him. So in essence, because of His great love for us, He doesn't let obstacles stop Him or slow Him down. In fact, He's always pressing, always reaching, always pushing for us to reconcile and always calling us back to Himself. And, it's just like a good parent is always wanting the best for their child. And so this made me just really feel safe and made